Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, the home of Texas Card House Dallas. For tonight, it's the Trailblazers warm-up event, $100 buy-in with a $25,000 guarantee. And we got about 520 entries for this one. I'm RJ Dupree alongside my man, Mr. Eric Van Loozen. What's up, buddy?
Yes, sir. I was right around the bubble today, so I didn't make the money, but I donated to this cause, came in and saw that there was over 500 entries and was like, I got to fire at this
sucker. There you go,
so,
right?
Great job by the staff today putting this Trailblazer warm-up together, and these are our final 9 out of 500 entries, 520, excuse me, entries today. And we'll go around and introduce the players after this first hand here.
Hand number 1 already underway. Under the gun, Dusty B over there in the 7th seat. He raised it up with that ace-10 suited. And he finds no resistance. He'll take down the blinds and antes, and that's our man Dusty B there in the 7th seat. We got a little change there. We're going to get the small blinds and change.
Trying to see who I played with today. I did play a couple hands with Dusty B. He got me good on one, and then I played with our 6th seat as well a little bit today on my last table. So here we go.
And here's our Khoi.
Here's our chip stack. Our big leaders, Dusty B, we just mentioned. He's our leader. Paul P, 2nd. Mike in the 4th seat is 3rd in chips. So got a few big stacks, a couple of shorties.
Yeah, it looks like the official shorty coming into this final table is the 6th seat. That's our man Khoi. Vasu there in the 9th seat. This is our man Paul P. Paul said he hadn't been on the final table in a hot minute, and he was excited to make it back to the stream.
Absolutely. He's had some good runs here in this room.
As a matter of fact, he's on one right now. He said this is his 3rd final table this week, I believe.
Heck yeah.
And he said he's been on a little bit of a heater, so he's trying to make something of it. Here he is, early position with ace-10. Makes it 165,000 to go. That's a min raise and a little tickle. Blind starting out this final table, 40,000, 80,000 with an 80,000 big blind, Danny.
And it looks like our man Mike might be coming in for a raise. And I don't think anybody's ever called him Little Mike. That's Big Mike.
Big Mike, seat number 4. He's going to 3-bet here, 380,000. Paul P. and Mike, 2 of my very favorite people to cheer for. These 2 awesome dudes, easy to root for.
That's right, a couple of studs.
And both players have plenty of chips here. Paul P. over 2 million. Mike, the 3-better here at 1.5 million behind. So he started this hand at nearly 2 million, and now he's going to take it down and go over 2 million.
Nice discipline fold there for our man in the 1 seat.
Well done, Paul. Shout out to the missus for Paul, or at least the lady friend. Happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies out there.
That's right.
Paul said to give a quick hello and a shout out to Ellie tonight.
Happy Valentine's Day, Ellie. And
Ellie was kind enough to let Paul play some poker today, and sure enough, he found himself at the final table.
That's right. He promises great gifts if he binks
That's
the big
right.
score. And here's what we're playing for,
so
folks.
Hello to Ellie.
$83.90 for first place today. First player out will get $810. So big difference between our 9th place finisher and our winner today. Paul P. right back on the saddle with the King-Jack offsuit.
All right. Paul with the King-Jack bumps it up, min raise, 160 to go.
And Big Blind says, I'd love to see a flop with this hand for a little min click. Let's
You
go.
bet. 8-9, suited and canooted.
Suited and canootered.
All right, so we're going to be heads up. Big Blind versus Paul. Jack, Jack, deuce to flop. Pretty good flop for Paul here.
We needed that deuce to be a clubby.
See if it's too big here. See if he wants to continue. We'll make a continuation here to the tune of 150. 150,000. The size here from Paul. Yeah, AK not much work in there, so he puts his hand in the muck. Paul's going to take it down. Picks up 280,000 in profit after losing about that much in the previous hand. So give a little, get it right back. No problem for Paul. Chip leading at 2.34 million.
Absolutely. Did we get everybody introduced? I don't know that we did.
We did not. We missed our man Nate.
We got
in
my
the
man
5
Nate.
seat.
Nate Dog.
That's right.
Nate's a great guy in the 5 seat.
Brian rocking the 3 seat tonight. He's got about 1.3 million.
All right.
We mentioned Vasu in the 9 seat with a name that's longer than that, but I don't know if us two gringos can handle that.
A couple of Texas and Oklahoma rednecks.
Yeah.
We're going to just call him Vasu.
He's a great guy. I love dealing to Vasu when I see him. So we apologize if we chop up your name.
Khoi found him an ace. He's going to rip it.
Rip City, 195,000. He's down below 3 blinds here, so any ace definitely worthy of a rip.
195,000.
AK in the small blind here. He's looking at an ace himself. He's got ace 7. That'll be worthy of a call. Oh, man, Vasu looking at 9-3. Really could have used a playable hand there to get in there, but 9-3, not so much.
195.
All right, Khoi's going to be at risk. He's got the better of it here. Ace 9 taking on ace 7.
He's like, dude, I'm being honest.
Maybe some chop opportunities here, but the ace 9 wants to win this one. He got it in good.
King 6 deuce.
Oh.
4 of diamonds. The 7 of diamonds is live. No help. That's a 10 of clubs. The ace 9 will play for Khoi. That's going to get him a double up. 355,000 in profit. About $500,000 in his stack now.
With that much shit.
So our shorty Khoi comes into this final table with just 3 blinds and finds himself with the first double up of the evening.
Gotta feel great. You've been waiting all tournament long for some run good. Why not have it happen right here at the final table, RJ?
Our man Cowboy Joe over there in the 2 seat, I think, did we mention him? He's here tonight. Now he's going to be our shorty at 400,000.
All right, got us a cowboy, and I imagine that's a real cowboy right there with a beard and a hat like that.
That's the real Cowboy Joe right there. Cowboy Joe hadn't found a hand to jump in there just yet, but he'll be looking pretty soon as he is now our shorty at 400,000. Hand number 5 here folds around to Khoi. He looks down at pocket 9, so he's going to rip it again. 550,000 this time, fresh off that double up. Dusty throws that ace 6 in the muck.
Vasu wondering if he's going to see a better hand to get his stack in with.
Yeah, he's got 930,000, so he's not quite 12 blinds himself, and he's looking down at queen 10 of clubs.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one that you would much prefer to be the aggressor and the one putting your stack in. If he could see the cards, he probably would snap knowing that he's got a flip here. And he does have the button.
And he's in the small blind.
The next hand, I mean, yeah, next hand he's got the button, so he's got a whole round of free hands to pick a better spot. See if that's on his mind here.
Queen 10 of clubs is a little tempting here if you're looking for a cheap chip up. Try to get this cheap knockout. But it's not that cheap compared to your stack.
No, and that would put him in a really bad spot if he does lose the hand. He's not thinking about losing, though. He's thinking about winning in the freaking Mirage. No longer exists, by the way. Rest in peace, Mirage.
Sad days. All right, Vasu throws Queen 10 of clubs in the muck. Now it's over to Paul, and he's got the 8 triz.
He gives Mama a big heart.
Now he looks down at the 8 triz, and that's in the muck.
No love for the Octo Crab, but he does wave at Mama. The aforementioned Ellie, that's Paul's lovely lady.
Well done, Paul.
I scared you all. Yeah, I know.
Hello to everyone in the chat tonight. I see Lego, Demicane 76, and Crazy Sal.
There we
What's
go.
up, guys?
Rooting on Nate Dogg. Reminder, this tournament you're watching here is the warm-up for what starts tomorrow, which is the Trailblazer Season 2, and it's our stop 2 here in the DFW area. We're kicking it off with a $100K guarantee for $400. Come on out, folks. Help us crush that guarantee, because if we do, it's going to be a big, old, juicy payday for whoever takes that down. And
A fantastic Sunday tournament.
we can't show it to you because our camera in here is not operating tonight, but we've got a beautiful trophy in here from our friends at Aeon Crystal. And whoever wins tomorrow night, besides that big, beautiful prize, is going to get a nice trophy to put on their mantle, show off to Mama or Daddy or whoever. Something they could cherish for a lifetime. Great trophy and a great prize tomorrow as the Trailblazer kicks off.
It's not a trophy, but it's kind of like a trophy when you look down at 2 red aces. That's our man Mike here in the 4 seat. Goes with a min raise here, 160,000 from Mike. Khoi thought about that king queen, didn't want to mess with it.
AK thinks about doubling down. And now here's Vasu, who has the button and an ace, and very good disciplined fold there.
Yeah, chose not to mess with it. Very nice timing for that. Ace 4 would be running very thin against these aces.
Paul P's going to get out of there. Hates just getting his blinds stolen, back-to-back hands, but doesn't have enough hand to fight there, even for that min click.
Yeah, no customers for Mike. Pretty raggy around the rail. Aces take it down, no resistance.
Maybe he knows how to play those aces a little better than I do, RJ.
Don't run them into kings.
There we go. Got our buddy Jacob joining us. Says played with 1, 8, and 9 a decent bit today. 4th is the one who busted him out in 30th. Big old pot, he says. And there's our friend Kiwi. Hello, Kiwi Special, as well as Smoking for a Roach.
Sir Smoke, what up?
Sir Smokes a lot. Welcome to the
Hello,
chat.
Kiwi. Our very favorite
Kiwi from down under.
chatter person. We got to come up with a cool name for chatter people.
That was definitely some commentator salad from my partner here.
I like it.
Ace is going around this time.
Let's go.
Our friend AK has him.
40,000, 40,000, 40,000.
Of course she is, Wesley. Kicking ass down there in Kiwi land.
All right, aces for AK. He raises it up here. What is that? 170,000 to raise.
Min click and a tickle. That's our favorite.
Little tickle. Cowboy Joe looking at a suited king 9. He's ready to dance. He's going to rip it. All in for 240,000. He's got 3 blinds, and he's ready to use them.
It does look like one badass cowboy.
Brian L. looking at this spot, and he is wondering right now if the betting is open to AK. Told you. So AK raised it 90,000.
That's right, honey. He called with the king 9.
So that means a min raise here from Cowboy Joe would have to be 260,000. He does not have that much. He has 240,000. So AK would not be able to raise.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, AK does make the call with those aces. Cowboy Joe's in some trouble here.
I get club too.
King 9 of clubs taking on the aces.
Easy call.
200 and
So it would be 81.
40.
So he would
No way I'm pulling there.
Here we go. Cowboy Joe at risk. Can a cowboy survive? Oh.
A7 deuce. Big flop here for the aces.
Needs a club.
Only club can save him, and it's never easy.
Needs a club. There's only 4 left.
Oh, what a rundown. Cowboy Joe finds the runner when he needs it, and he cracks top set of aces.
And a cowboy rides away.
He's not riding away just yet. He's got 640,000 now in that stack.
Nice hand, nice hand. You know who he reminds me of? The guy in the Terminator that Schwarzenegger said, I need your gun, your boots, and your motorcycle. But this time, he doesn't get terminated.
Not at all.
He goes ahead and takes down a juicy pot, and he's right back in this thing.
Yeah, Cowboy Joe still officially our shorty, but now both of our shorties have doubled up. So it is on.
On like Donkey Kong.
Cowboy Joe still below. Wants to get to that 10x mark, somewhere around 800,000. So he's still below that at 640, but he will take the double. And now he's got the button and a whole lap to try to improve here. Pretty dusty here around the rail, and we look at 9 deuce. Suited for AK. He says, I just took a hit with those aces. I need to try to get something back. So he does min race here with the 9 deuce suited. Splashing around a bit, trying to get something going.
Oh, you could answer that.
Vasu throws that medium ace away. Cowboy Joe the same, medium ace for him. And we made it to the big blind where Mike has pocket 9s. That is a whole lot of equity versus 9 deuce.
It is, and he is going to rip it right in the face of his opponent.
So Mike going all in with the pocket 9s from the big blind. AK does a little accounting there, counting his stack out, but does throw the 9 deuce in the muck.
As ye should. There you go, nice hand for Big Mike. And yes, Jordan in the chat. How you doing, brother? I did dunk off one buy-in. I came right as the tournament was ending. I walked in the doors and I said, wow, there's 500 and something entries. I need to fire at this sucker. So I got in with the one bullet, the late reg. Just made, I guess, one short of the bubble, or right around the bubble. And yeah, just didn't quite get there today, man. But
Shout out to our man Butch, by the way.
That's right. Shout out to the floors out there doing a great job tonight. And our tournament floors tonight, we had Min, we had Randy, we had the lovely Felipe, who was going by Funky G today on his name tag.
Funky G.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know what that's all about, but hello.
All right, Vasu's had some testers here with some medium aces. Now he has King Jack in the low jack, and it's folded around to him. 160,000 the open here. Cowboy Joe, he's reaching. He's got King Queen suited, and he is all in.
Back on the horse. Got his rifle on his side, ready for another battle.
Nate in the big blind here wants to count. He's looking down at a medium ace, ace-7 for him.
What's up, Lucas? Got to play a little bit with Lucas today. Found out we go to the same gym and we play cards the same place. How about that, RJ?
Getting jacked and tan and
Yeah.
playing your poker together. I'll be.
Wow, another nice lay down there from Vasu.
I may still have a membership at that gym.
You might.
But I got so jacked and tan last year that
Yeah.
I stopped going.
Well, you got to start working on those pea shooters again. Because I know you said Mike came and gave you a big bear hug and almost crippled you earlier.
He did.
So.
Yep. Appreciate that, Mike. Yeah, I had a good visit with Mike, and he said he's got some big stuff coming up, so today really was a warm-up for him. He's got the Win Signature Series coming up and a WPT event coming up at the Venetian, and then he will be back in time to play the main event for the Trailblazer Series. So good luck to Mr. Mike while he's splashing around out there in Vegas. And good luck to him tonight, as here he is in seat 4 with a lot of chips.
Ready, transfer to 2.
Man, another tester there for our man Vasu in the 9th seat.
He's just not going to get out yet. I think he might be eyeing some of those pay jumps, see if he can't ladder up a couple without really getting involved.
Yeah,
but those blinds are coming.
That last hand, he tried to jump in there with King Jack, and he was rudely interrupted by an all-in. This time didn't want to mess with the King Jack, which leaves the button open for our man Mike. He'll raise it up, 160,000 to go. Button work gets it done. Blinds don't want to mess with it. So Mike and Paul P came into this final table with the chip lead. They're still at the top. Khoi and Cowboy Joe come in pretty short. And both of those players have already received a double up. Everyone else trying to fade those middle stacks. Stick and move here at the final table.
Looky there, we just talked about Funky G, and there he is in the chat. Funky G in the house. What's cracking, Felipe? He's going to say, no say nada.
Funky G. All right, everyone folds around to the cutoff this time for Mike. Now he's got a little better hand. Ace-10 definitely going to open it up here. Good night, Wesley. 170,000 sizing here. Nate's got a button and suited connector. 6-7 of hearts for him. Worthy of a call to the min click. Kyle Blooms in the chat, rooting on Dusty. Let's go, Dusty. Our man Dusty in the big blind right now is 6-5. 6-5 offsuit. Looking at a min raise. To defend or not to defend. Or to smash. He chooses not to defend. 6-5 in the muck. So we're going to be heads up.
Yeah, 1 point.
5, 7, 8. Pretty good flop here for Nate and his 7-6.
And I think Mike knows it. Knows that range could be a little more wide for Nate.
Yeah, it could be a little spicy taking on a button hand. Nate does lead out here after Mike checks. 205,000 the bet. Those red chips are 100,000 each. Those blue chips are 25,000 each. And those white chips are the little fellers at 5,000 each. So the red ones are the big ones right now. Well done from Mike. Doesn't want to mess with it. That flop was just not good.
So I've been playing cards on and off with Mr. Nate for a few years now.
Right?
Texas
yeah,
Card
Nate's
House.
one of our favorites we see at TCH Dallas.
But you know where else I ran into him?
Where?
In a mosh pit at a heavy metal concert.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Nate Dogg likes a little bit of that hard rock and roll. Band
Very
called
nice.
Under Oath we went to go see, and got to see him rocking out in the mosh pit.
Felipe rooting on Mike tonight.
Here we go. Vasu is all in with the ace-8 of hearts.
All right, he's been very patient over there. Well tested, fighting off some medium playable hands. Now he's got a suited ace-8. He has fallen below that 10x 10 blinds mark, so a suited ace-8, well worthy of a rip. And man, it is dusty around the rail again. We've had a couple of hands like that. Aces have been out a couple of times. And also, just nothing has been out a couple of times.
We've got to be careful tonight, though, because we often talk about these dusty holdings, but we have a player named Dusty at the table, RJ. And we've had that before with our gal pal, Dusty Smith. So we've got another Dusty. We weren't talking about his hand there. We're talking about all the other. Maybe we'll change it to Krusty. Krusty holdings tonight, not Dusty.
Rusty, Krusty, and Dusty. Yeah, and I need a shout out to Dusty, by the way. When I came in today, I didn't see him. And as we walked past each other, I heard a hello from behind me. And I turned around and got a quick glimpse of who it was. And so, Dusty, I heard you. Hello back.
That is not a Rusty or Krusty holding. That is a
it's
nice
not.
one. That's an ace-jack on the button, and that is good enough for a rip from our man Dusty.
Yeah, 970,000. He is all in. Our man AK looking at Queen Jack. He doesn't want to mess with it. So yeah, Dusty knows that the small blind and the big blind behind him not rocking a ton of chips, so worthy of just a rip here to defend against those smaller stacks.
Gets those blinds he just lost right back.
And the blind level has gone up, 50,000, 100,000. So that's going to put half the field less than 11 blinds now, so we could see some action.
Oh yeah, for sure. But that's what I mean. That's why I just looked at the back.
All right, ace-5 here for Mike. He'll go with a min raise coming in, 200,000 to go.
Do I need to do 400?
I was going to say, I think I saw Nate reach for more.
He did, but it was just a little short. Got to make it at least 4. Got to be careful because
300,000 would be a min raise.
yeah, 375. I think is what he said, but he just was one chip short.
Ah, gotcha. Sometimes that definitely happens when you say a different amount than what you put out there. I've been guilty of that one time myself. He's in a big spot. I was four-handed in a WPT qualifier.
All right,
Screwed up my bet like that.
Mike did let that one go, and Nate takes down another one, and he's jumped up to 2.2 million right on the heels of Big Mike.
I think it caused me to get my ace-10 ran over by a queen-7, if I remember correctly as well. He said he was going to call anyway, but whatever. Queen 7.
Nice spot here for Brian L. Just has 11 big blinds.
Yeah, under the gun with kings and 11 blinds, so you can do a lot of different options here. He's going to go with the 225,000 standard raise here. Mike looking at a suited ace-7. Thinking about it. 11 blinds, a little steep to go after, so he just lets that one go. Dusty with a suited ace having to think the same thing. All right, Cowboy Joe, ace, king, big slick's ready to rip it. Brian L's ready to make the call.
We already saw 2 aces have been folded, so our man Brian L. is in a good spot. We've all seen what can happen in these spots. Still has 16% equity. Does Cowboy Joe. And he is the one at risk here. Tournament life on the line once again for our Cowboy. They haven't been able to get him yet.
That's why. Ace king is over here. Let's get some beer, man.
Yeah. Beer.
Christina.
Come on, beer.
All right, ace king for Cowboy Joe. He's at risk and he's in trouble. Brian L. with the kings. 8 deuce 4, 2 clubs. Nobody holding a club here. 10 of spades. Only the last ace can save Cowboy Joe, and it's not an ace. The jack of hearts will do it. And our first elimination, Cowboy Joe. He will finish in 9th place tonight. $810 prize for tonight's Trailblazer Poker Tour Season 2 warm-up. Well done, Cowboy Joe.
Cowboy taken down by the Cowboys. Just doesn't seem right, but the Cowboy does right away. We'll see you next time, buddy. All these players now have $1,000 locked up, and if they only bought in once, RJ, that's a 10x score today.
Hey,
so
10x score
well done.
is always good.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ryan L. now right on the heels of Nate and company.
Back when I would cash in a tournament once in a while, that was always my goal, was 10x. If I could 10x, wouldn't complain.
Can you go for service? I need to get a chance.
All right, we're down to 9 players now. Pardon me, 8 players. 8 players remaining of today's 520 entries in this Trailblazer warm-up.
That's right, Kyle Blooms. That was indeed a good fold. That's Mr. Lego saying howdy.
Vasu finding a spot here, 7-8. He's going to rip it in the cutoff. 720,000, so he's trying to get this ripped through. Someone should make the call. You hope your 7-8's live. And you can double up. But
Good steal.
the blinds are in the muck.
Probably like aces.
Somebody said good steal. Probably aces. Nope, no aces.
I know.
Just the old 7-8 offsuit from
Yeah.
our man Vasu.
Well done. That'll bump him up to 925,000.
Let us know in the chat who's coming out tomorrow, day after Valentine's Day. If you didn't get to play today, no excuse tomorrow. Come on out. Playing our Trailblazer
gosh, I
kickoff
told you.
event.
No, you're not going to tell him.
$400 buy-in, RJ, and a $100K guarantee. That is juicy.
Juicy indeed. Event number 1, it starts at noon tomorrow right here at Texas Card House, Dallas.
Yeah, probably.
It wasn't. I mean, obviously, I'm not pre-betting it, but something strong.
Joaquim in the chat says he shot 3 bullets at this dadgum thing. Well, your 3 plus mine is 1, and here we both are, buddy.
The way I played my hand.
That's all right, though. I had a good time playing today. Just didn't get the cards to go my way at the right time. Ran my jacks right into those naughty little queens. And there was no love on Valentine's for me and my jacks.
Yeah, it makes for a long day to get through 500 entries. So these players
Got like 6.
will have a little bit of brain fatigue working at this hour. Most of them been going at it probably 10 or 12 hours by now. AK raising it up on Mike's big blind again.
Michael, pay attention to that. He thinks you're picking on his blinds. He'll come get you.
Yeah, and that's kind of a natural part of poker, right? People in position, the cutoff and the hijack and the button will often pick on your big blind. So sometimes you feel like you're being picked on, but they're just working their due diligence of working position, right?
Absolutely. Jack the Hammer Venable, because I will be there. And Yeet Homie says, I was playing 1-2 with one of you at the table 5 earlier.
Yeet!
I didn't finish up, but I
Yeet,
finished
yeet.
with some chips, thank goodness.
Yeet,
So
yeet.
thank you for saying hello. Got my monster stack of chips right here in the booth with me, and I'm going to go back out there when we're done and light them on fire, RJ. Got no quit in me.
Might as well. It's a little less than what you started with, but
Yeah.
it's still plenty. All right, ace-3 for Brian L. on the button. He has reached for all his chips. Okay, he is all in. Brian L. does rip it, 1.9 million.
Who needs kings?
He got an ace on the button.
Take it down. Shows the ace-3, trying to get a little advertising there. Felipe at least spelled your name right, RJ. He added a K on the end of mine, but we'll forgive him.
Yeah, because he's bragging on us.
He is. He says, you guys rock. Best of the best. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Felipe. Appreciate the kind words.
Felipe's our fave. Good dude, great dealer, great floorman, and a heck of a poker player, too.
Yeah, and we'll see Felipe a lot here over the next couple of weeks during this Trailblazer series. Of course, event number 1 kicks us off tomorrow.
That's a noon kickoff.
A noon kickoff, $400 entry, the 100,000 guarantee. And, of course, go to texascardhouse.com. Check out that Trailblazer schedule for all the events.
$2 million in guarantees for this stop here at TCH Dallas and Social Las Colinas. A lot of great events. Get those gambling pants on, folks.
Sounds like mine.
Ace King here for Brian in the cutoff, and he's getting to raise it up.
He's on a heater.
Finds no resistance here. The heat continues. 2.45 million now in his stack. And yeah, when we say Trailblazer Tournament Series, it's a real deal series now. You're looking at 19 total events over the next couple of weeks. So make sure you check out that schedule, find what you like, and come on out and stack some chippies and win some of these nice cash prizes.
And pretty damn cool trophies to go along with it, too. So come on out, have a great time with us, enjoy Season 2 of the Trailblazer Series.
Brooks, transfer to 2.
Ace-4 for Mike in the cutoff. He is going to use his position. He's not going to fold many aces when he's got position. That will put pressure on Nate. Fold his a 6, and looky what we have here, folks.
All right, we got a poker hand cooked up.
We have a raise and then a rip from Khoi. Often that looks pretty scary, but the rip isn't for that much over the top of that original raise. It's $350,000 for Khoi.
Yeah.
And now Dusty holding those jiggities that some folks love to play and others will curse that hand. Dusty isn't cursing it, he's ripping it.
Yeah, Dusty is going to rip it here. He wants to get that cutoff out of the hand.
And he does.
And that does indeed help his equity. He now has a tiny lead in equity. It's a race.
Classic flip, here we go. King, queen, and Khoi at risk. Dusty B trying to get the knockout punch with his jacks.
Stand-up equity in effect for Khoi. He's at risk. King, queen suited. No help on the flop, 10-8-5.
Clubber 9 for a sweat. How
King
about just a
of
king?
spades. Now Dusty's going to need a lonely jack here.
Oh,
Change
there's
things,
the
and
jack.
there's the jack of clubs.
The loneliest jack, the one that doesn't even have a mustache, RJ, shows his
Naughty
face.
jack of clubs right there for the river. A 2-outer for Dusty, and that'll eliminate our man Khoi.
The old suck and a resuck, and that's going to do it for our man, Khoi. Great job, though, taking down 8th place out of 520 entries, $1,080 for his efforts today. Great job. We'll see you again, Khoi.
Yep, sweet run for our man Khoi. Now the 7 players remaining have a prize locked up of $1,350. And that puts our man Vasu in the short stack position, and he is also in the big blind here, starting this hand with $925,000.
Sure.
All right, Brian L. coming in this time, the full 3X raise. $300,000 with that 6-7 of clubs. Yeah, our friend Kyle in the chat loves that jack on the river. Bam, indeed. Brian's going to get this one through, picks up $250,000. $250,000 out there before every hand starts.
Missed his opportunity. The 6-7 dance there, RJ. Don't worry, folks. RJ's doing it in the booth.
Oh, we got it.
For all of
I
us.
had to beat him.
What is that?
Juggle it out, folks.
But one more.
All right, folds over to Mike. He's in the hijack, and he's got kings.
He has been pretty active, raising a lot of hands. So let's see if he gets the respect. So far, not very good hands.
Yeah, working,
Here we go, though.
working those min raises, and this time he gets some action. Vasu going to rip it here with the ace-8 of diamonds. Mike does make the call, so we will go to a showdown.
You already had you one time, I mean.
No.
I was like,
Come on.
How is
Not the
Dead man's hand versus those Cowboys.
Pocket pairs are not holding up.
get.
All right, 1.8 million in this pot.
I can definitely use them.
Vasu looking for a double up.
Yeah, carries over.
Mike just looking to hold.
Mike trying to get those Cowboys to bring home the pot.
You used your one time?
This one.
I'll use my one time.
Queen, 10-10, no diamonds here.
3 aces left. Needs one.
5 of diamonds. Only an ace can change it here. 6 of diamonds, no help for Vasu. His ace-8 down in flames, and Mike will get the elimination here. 1.8 million in that pot, And our man Vasu
Well done, Vasu.
will finish in 7th place tonight.
Always got a smile on his face. Good sportsmanship there. Boom. Finishes in 7th place, taking home $1,350.
$1,350. Pretty good payout for a $100 structure. That'd be 13 eggs, Eric, if my Oklahoma math's coming in handy. All right, Mike's going to go right back to work here. Suited ace deuce. And click again here. 200,000 to go.
$650.
Nate, let's go. Queen Jack.
There's a big ace. You got the acey deucey, but there's that big old AK suited for Dusty B there. 3 bets up to 650.
The premium ace suited ace king.
Front row.
Paul in the big blind looking down at pocket nines. He's got 1.7 million in his stack.
Do the math, folks. That's about 17 big blinds. Paul, very experienced tournament player. A lot of cashes here. Several final tables. Does he feel like going with the nines here? Facing a raise and a 3-bet. Down to 6 players. That's a
Chooses
whole
not
lot
to
of
go
hand.
with pocket nines.
Whole lot of hand, but decides not to go with it.
Yeah.
It's over 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
$650,000 here from Dusty B. So 3.5 times the min click here of Mike. Pretty hefty sizing. That should get it done, and it does.
Nice hand there for Dusty B.
Have you
That's
guys
going to
played
get him right at $3 million.
Hank, you were there one night on a
I'm
Thursday night. I played a fun final table hand with our man Paul. I opened with ace jack,
Nah, I think so.
and Paul called,
I'm a,
and then there was a smaller all-in
just doesn't
for
do
3 or
down
4 times what I bet. And I had heaps, and Paul had heaps.
Curious to see that one.
And I ripped it trying to get Paul out of there.
Well, we'll see it.
Whoopsies.
He was the beneficiary of that deal. Yep.
What did he have?
I think he had those nines. It was 9s or 8s that time. It was a middling pair, and I could not get him out of there. And he had heaps after that one. So I'm sure we sent him off to a great cash that night because I think we were 7-handed when that happened. So about like we are here. So yeah, I probably didn't play that hand like the book told me to, but you know.
Well, I don't know what the book tells you to do with your 4-3
Rip
offsuit on the button.
You're on the button, why not?
7.5 big blinds. Let's see if this works.
And it does. Small blind in the muck, big blind instantly mucks. 4 high.
Get her done.
Finds a spot. Well done.
We forgot to introduce and say hello to our dealer. That's Mr. Willie, Free Willie.
Yeah, shout out to our man Willie tonight. Spinning the cards for us, handling the box. All right, Queen Jack here for Nate, under the gun. 250,000 the open.
You think he knows who Shotgun Willie is? He's not from Texas. We'd have to ask him that. Does Willie know who Shotgun Willie is? I'm not so sure.
Great question, Eric. All right, we're going to be heads up here. Nate under the gun. Brian L. from the small blind making the call with king 10. Let's see a flop. Ace, deuce, 8. 2 spades. Neither player loving this flop, but easy to continue with the ace out there for Nate. And Brian does let it go. Nice work from Nate under the gun.
Of course, Shotgun Willie is an album by our man Willie Nelson. But there is, I found out, a current rapper named Shotgun Willie. So maybe he knows who that guy is. I was referring to that old Willie Nelson album.
You think Willie ever did any shotgunning?
He might have. Well, we don't have any lags on our end, Mr. Mike. Last name Hawk.
Or where is Mike?
He wants us to read his name out loud, and I refuse.
I don't know where he is.
He's trying to set us up, RJ.
I see it, sir. Well done, Mike. All right, Brian L. on the button, queen 9 of hearts. 300,000 to go. And our man Mike in the 4 seat. Does a little inventory, looking at Jack 10 here. 300,000, the sizing from Brian on the button. And Mike does make the call. He'll come along. Nate's out of there with a dirty diaper. That's in the muck, so we're going to be heads up. Ace, 4, 6. No hearts, no jacks, no 10s, no queens, no 9s. So the ace again coming out here for the Razor to continue. When neither player holding one, Razor takes it down.
Yeah, I'm seeing a little lag on my phone on the YouTube stream. The screen that we're watching is the live feed that's going out to YouTube, so might be something going on with YouTube right now. I just tried to refresh mine. Not much we can do on our end, though. That's a YouTube thing, so hopefully YouTube will get their shite together, because we're watching a beautiful stream in here at the same time you guys are, and ours is
pretty nice.
Pretty nice, going smooth.
Mark Donovan saying he's catching a little lag, but the audio's doing great.
What's going on, Dunny?
That's good. All right, folds around to the cutoff. Ace 10 suited for Brian. Brian finding some heat here, getting to be a little more active these last couple of orbits.
Man, damn it, YouTube.
An orbit in poker, of course, referring to the
All right.
lap of the button. As that button goes around the table, each player gets to play it in position. And that button goes around one time, commonly referred to as an orbit.
There's some people that don't believe in orbits, though. Gotta be careful who you talk to. Six of our finest are left here. AK is our short stack. Here is Party Paul under the gun with a Jack 9. Brian has 3 million in chips now. Decides not to get wild with that ace 7. Nate's on the button. He's got a king. He's going to use that position to raise and probably going to run into a little resistance here. He went a little bit more than a min click and a tickle. And wow, Dusty just going to let that ace 8 of hearts go. AK may decide to die on this sword.
Yeah, Dusty A lot of chips over there in the 7th seat. Not necessarily having to jump in there in this current format. And he may have seen that AK might have been reaching there. And we'll find out if it's legit or not. AK thinking about it with that 9-10 of hearts.
Does call. No rip, just calling.
Ten, 4, 8. Top pair for AK. Wastes no time. Rip City. That'll take it down. Picks up 410,000. He's up to 1.3 now.
A little bit more comfortable spot for him. Another ace for Brian. He's going to let that go. Nate going to keep the pressure on with position here. Got pocket fours. Paul not real thrilled about those blinds getting picked on. Got a suited J5. He's going to come along. Here we go. Ace, king, 7. Paul's going to check. I imagine Nate is going to continue. Not a whole lot you could do with that J5. Not a single club on the board. No pair. Just get out of there. Nice hand there for Nate.
I should have hit your full range, man.
And the roller coasters after that.
Nate said that should have hit your full range. Well, his range was a little wider, the big blind there.
Is that table that we're at? And we had like 13 or 14? That was insane. Still can't believe we actually got the front two because I only had like 200,000 left after that.
Mike's got the ace-8. He's going to raise it up. 250.
I missed my aces again.
Yeah, he told us.
And going to get a little resistance, I believe, here from the fella to his right. That is Brian, and he's woken up with
Backdoor.
American Airlines.
That's right.
A lot of different ways you can play this. In the big blind, facing a raise. Let's see what he does here. Three bet to 550. Showed an ace-3 he raised earlier. Don't know if that's working for him right now with Mike kind of in the take, thinking about it. Six-handed, ace-8. Looks pretty good, but that's a big 3-bet. It really wasn't just the size there, but a little bit more than a min click back, but Mike had position, had an ace, thought about it, lets it go. Eye of Tony wants to know what the payouts are. This was our final table payouts. We are 6-handed now, so all these guys have 16-20 locked up. 83.90 for first place, though. This was a $100 buy-in today. A lot of players fired multiple bullets at this booger. That's how we ended up with 520 entries today. Another great tournament run by our folks at TCH.
Thought about calling it the Pew Pew Special.
Because all the bullets flying? The
Yeah.
Pew Pew Special.
Because if I'd have woke up in time, I probably would have been Captain Pew Pew today. I actually woke up early. Then I fell back asleep, and then I did not wake up early.
It was good sleeping weather today, wasn't it?
It was
raining.
Perfect rain for sleeping. AK's finding a spot to bump it up in the cutoff, 8-9. Paul's in the muck, Brian's in the muck. Mike's got 5 deuce in the big blind. He's suited.
Not canuted, but suited. Caesar, only the buy-in. There is a fee that comes out that goes to the club to compensate for that, because obviously these players have been playing for 12 hours. But no, that would not be nice to charge players 12 hours of play while playing in tournaments. How about flopping the joint?
Jack 10-7, a pretty good flop here for 8-9.
That'll make you feel good on a final table. He's going to take another peek at it, make sure his eyes and his brain are connected.
Did I just flop the straight? He does come out with a small continuation bet here, 130,000.
Good bet.
Mike doesn't have anything working, so he's in the muck. And AK's like, oh, sad. Sad the big blind didn't have a piece of that.
Doesn't show it, no need to show off the goodies. Don't be showing off your goodies unless somebody's paying you for it, right, RJ?
Yeah, especially when you're opening, you know, if you're going to open a little light there with 9 high, you don't want to be letting them know that right now. Even if you do flop it straight. Ace-8 in the muck for Dusty. AK stepping up in holdings here. Ace-6 suited this time. Our man Paul over there in the 1 seat has not had a lot of decisions tonight.
Those pocket nines,
Those
and that's pretty much been it.
Yeah. That was the one that tested him a little bit, and other than that, he's been looking at some rags.
My bad. You're okay. I'm just making sure. Yeah.
All right, Nate coming along from the big blind with that 10 triz. Queen 7-5, the flop, no spades. Our razors are able to continue a lot tonight. Several times we've seen the razor continue. Both players just absolutely whiffing, and the razor takes it down. You can find a level of resistance sometimes in that particular spot. But all these players still fighting it out, battling it out for these ladder ups right now. And the razors are getting their way. All right, everyone's in the muck. Over to the button. Mike looking for a good one, but 6 deuce, not so much. That's in the muck. 4 high in the mud.
Oh, buddy.
Dusty gets a walk and he looked.
Don't
He
look!
looked, and it's Cowboys.
So glad I had 6 deuce offsuit on the button.
Mike glad he had the old 6 deuce on the button. Didn't try
Yeah.
to get a little squirrely with it.
Walks around to his button. He's ready to bump it up. 6 deuce. Right on time. Part of running good. Part of running good as well, right?
Dodging bullets, baby. Philhelmu style.
You always take my picture and I never see him on the Instas. You don't.
No.
You don't love me anymore.
That wasn't your picture.
Gosh, it's Valentine's Day. Jeez. 250,000 the raise here from Paul. He's ready to get in this mess. He's got a 10-8 of diamonds. Bumps it up. And this time, Mike's got a playable hand. King, queen in the cutoff. And of course, he knows that Paul has not been real active at this final table.
Dadgummit, we're still getting some signs from our friends saying that the stream has gotten a little laggy. That's no bueno.
Laggy out there in internet land, but we're still rocking. Mike and Paul P going to be heads up to this flop. 9, 9, 10, the flop. Paul connects with his 10-8 of diamonds. King, queen, 2 overs and a gut shot. And the queen of clubs.
It's been a long day, huh? Long day.
Yeah, be here at 10 a.m. First one.
Me too.
Paul continues with a bet of 300,000 here on the flop. 300,000 into about
Now it's just
800,000.
Try to survive and get through this.
Mike's stack has dwindled down to 1.3 million, so he doesn't want to mess with it. King, queen in the muck. Nice hand for Paul.
You tell me that one, I'll tell you the one from earlier. You do? East End?
I've even tried rewinding a little bit to see if I could go back and play it on my YouTube. It's a little laggy as well.
All right, blinds have gone up 60,000, 120,000 here, the last couple of hands.
Yeah, that's weird. The audio's going great, everybody's saying, but the video isn't coming through.
I think they know that we have a face for radio, Eric. And a voice for newspaper. Ace-7 suited in hearts for Nate. He's in the cutoff. That's going to be a min raise and a tickle. 260,000 the open from Nate.
Yeah.
Over to Paul P. His big blind. He's got a king jack. Paul makes a call, heads up to the flop we go. Jack 8-3, 2 diamonds. So finally we have a flop here where the blinds do connect. And Nate chooses to check. So we go check, check here on the flop. 8 of diamonds to turn. Paul's got the king of diamonds and connected with the jack.
Gonna be plenty happy with that card. Not gonna give his opponent credit for too many 8s here. Look at that, Kiwi's watching, and her stream is just fine all the way down there in New Zealand.
What?
So somehow our friends next door aren't getting a good shot of it, but Kiwi down in New Zealand is smooth sailing.
She's got the strong YouTube down there.
Well, we got our production team looking into it to see if there's anything that can make it maybe not lag a little bit, adjusting a few things. So stay tuned or tune back in a few minutes if it's not bearable at the moment, but we'll get it going. Let's hope.
Hi, try refreshing your browser. Oh, that's probably something different.
All in for Mike. He's got the king, queen under the gun.
Rips it. All in for Mike.
Yep, his stacks dwindled a little bit down. Like you said, he knows that he can't be too picky and choosy here. He's playing to win this sucker, not just ladder up. Under the gun rip does often show strength, and now Dusty's like, wait a minute. I got 2 9s. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. He decides to let it go. Best hand in the muck so far.
Yeah, we've seen 9s go in the muck twice.
Yeah, Paul didn't want to tangle with him.
A couple of violent all-ins.
And look at that. We saw at least 2 of the kings were missing, so 9s were looking good, but guess what? Our other players at the table don't know that. So Dusty decides to let those go and fight another battle.
I think they've been watching the stream.
They may have.
Because you know the nickname I had to give Pocket 9s back in the day.
The truck starter, RJ calls
Every
him.
time I got him, I went and started the truck.
Well, we got the parking lot hand, ace queen, and RJ's truck starter.
That's right.
Tell them what kind of truck you're driving these days, RJ.
Don't have the truck anymore. I miss the truck.
I miss my old Black Beauty as well. I am still in a truck, but it's a company vehicle now. I miss my mean old Ram with that Hemi in it.
Now we have the for sale old Honda Civic, but, you know, I'll pretend like it's a Lambo.
You just need one of those cheesy bumper stickers that says, my other car's the Lambo.
Exactly.
Rowan joining us. Kihanma says, Happy New Year from Kiwi. Chinese.
Mike does
New
not
Year.
mess with the king queen in the big blind here. Nate's going to get his raise through with the king jack.
Well done by Nate Dogg.
Yeah,
Heard Nate saying he was surprised he even made it this far. He got super short when they were down to just a few tables, but ended up running up a good stack.
All right.
Here he is with $2 million in chips. Things are evening out a little bit, RJ.
You can see that Nate likes to do a little work in the under the gun position. Sometimes you'll pick up on that. In tournaments, you'll see players that will sometimes utilize that under the gun position. Obviously, when you come out raising in that out of position spot, the rest of the table sometimes can really respect that.
Got our man Mitchell A join us. And what's up, Eric VL and RJ? What's going on, Mitch?
Mitchell A, what's up, buddy? AK suited ace-9 in the hijack. Bumps it up to 400,000.
Did Nate give those cards back? He's got them again. King Jack of Hearts.
Buy-in's only 1,300.
You're not in the.
All right, Nate's going to rip it. Facing the raise from AK, and Nate will rip it. 1.7 million, and he's all in.
Hey,
So our man AK
finish it.
now in the tank a bit. Going to think things over with his ace-9 of diamonds.
and good bet.
Thank you.
AK lets it go, says good bet. Nice little pickup there for Nate. Nate on the climb up to 2.5 million now.
Back and forth. Thank you.
Pocket sevens for AK. He's under the gun, down to 1.37 million in his stack. So he's going to rip it all in. Right at about 11 blinds here for AK. Pocket sevens worthy of a rip. And we get over to the button. Mike has big slick. Ace king.
He's going to re-rip.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think AK's stack has climbed just over Mike's. So Mike could be our man at risk here. They're very close in chip stacks.
Yeah, I got 1.4.
I got more. I got more. You all done?
No.
What you guys?
And now the count is on, so they're trying to figure out exactly
Come on, guys.
Lucky sevens.
who
Whatever
has the
last
most
time.
chips.
Yeah.
Oh, that was you, huh?
That was
Quad
me.
7.
Yeah, quad sevens.
You haven't done you one time, so.
Against the same hand. Same
Wait.
hand.
I did you one time. Never mind.
It's about the time I win a flip, right? It's about the time I win a flip.
Yeah. No, you won it.
About time he wins a flip. He's got through 500
It's about
players
time I
today.
win a flip.
Yeah, I imagine he
Long
won a
time.
flip at some point today, getting to a final table, but he's calling for his
That's right. He's looking for a big one here.
one time or his 7 times. We don't know how many times it is, but he's looking for it right now. Believe he's got Mike covered, so Big
I see
Mike
you got
at
some
risk
chips
with the ace
Right.
king.
You do.
Bro, I'm gonna take a seat
That's
then.
pretty sweet.
Take a seat.
Some say it's just a
Small
drawing
time.
hand,
I
but
win
it's
a
a
small time.
super strong hand, especially
Little
playing
races and everything, you know?
6-handed. Here we go. Mike at risk.
7 on the flop.
All right, the race is on. Sevens taking on ace king.
Really?
6, 9, 10. Big flop for the sevens.
8.
9 of
Ooh,
diamonds.
couple counterfeit outs.
Yeah, 10 would change things here. Ace
It's a
king
10!
10. Oh my goodness, and it's a counterfeiting 10. Double pairs the board. 10s and 9s with an ace kicking. Takes out the sevens, and AK, our man in the 8 seat, will be left with a chip and a chair.
Hey, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. AK left with crumbs. He's got
You should say sorry.
a couple of chips and a chair and a Bart Bogart dream. And he's got to be in the big blind right now. Just nasty.
And AK having a good time with it, laughs about it. I hate it when that happens.
Yep. Give the guy the ace or the king, but don't double pair the board. So nasty. But that's part of the equity that ace king had. And it gets there.
Absolutely.
Brutal hand, man.
Never easy.
Ha ha! I spoke his name into
You
existence.
sure did.
There's our friend, Bart Bogart.
Texas legend himself. What's up, Bart?
Again, if you're watching the stream and it's lagging on your end, maybe try the TV, switching it up a little bit. We got Kiwi all the way down in New Zealand, and her video is perfect. Ours is perfect in here as we're commentating over it, but somehow there's some lags going on the YouTubes.
All right, so our man AK going to be all in here in the big blind with less than a blind. 9 deuce of diamonds is his hand. Paul P come in from the under the gun position with his ace 8. And that's it. We're going to be heads up. AK at risk. Needing some help. 9 deuce suited. 9 in the window. It's a 9, 7, 5 flop. 2 spades. Ace-8 has
Two pair.
an over and a gut shot. But
Dodging
now we
the
got
6.
Now we got a deuce on the turn.
There we go.
The Montana Banana landing 2 pair for Ace King, or for AK, pardon me.
This one?
Yep, can't win with a pair of 7s, but you can win with that 9 deuce. Take it down, young man. And yeah, Scott Broyles channeling his Ron Washington. That's the way poker go.
The way poker go.
Speaking of Ron Washington and baseball,
Spring training.
that's right. Pitchers and catchers have already reported it's
They're
spring
underway.
training time. Folks, baseball is back.
Saw some college baseball going on at Rangers Stadium this weekend. My hometown Oklahoma Sooners are there,
Cheap energy here. What
along
to
with
say?
my other hometown, Oklahoma State Cowboys. I saw they played
What
each
is
other
it?
today.
Nice.
And a chair.
Here we go, another all-in for AK.
I know Texas Tech is there.
King 10 this time. A little better than that 9 deuce, but let's see if it lands. That's the hardest part. Nobody had anything to call him with.
Back-to-back forced all-ins from the big blind and the small blind for AK. And Dusty's like, yeah, I don't want to play this
I didn't
hand.
know what
It's
to
junk.
do. I didn't know what
All
to
in, all in.
And of course, he's all in.
looked, but I called.
Yeah, you're not.
No look?
Well, that's what I was going to do.
Okay,
Is call.
We are looking
This
for
hand had a little bit of a
Yeah,
glitch
but
because the chip stacks right are off a little
Okay,
bit.
so he did have a little
got really
behind
bad
from the
blind
small
back.
blind.
That's Jack 5 off.
You're
And he's
going
got
down
Jack
back.
9.
Yeah, it's going to get corrected. The video
I mean,
Jack 5 off. I mean, what? Yeah.
and table is glitching a bit. Here we go.
And just, yeah, and then just
do
yeah.
it. So, because you're kind of working together to
Right.
get them
All
all.
the guys
Does that look like Jack 9 over there from our big blind?
That's not good that you have Jack.
Yeah, well,
Like
yeah,
it's
I know.
nine
That's what
slot,
I'm saying. Jack 5. I'd have been dead to right.
Yeah, so Brian L. folded the
Dude, if he
7-9
wins
under the
this champion,
gun.
I'm gonna be like sick.
So what we have here is the King 10 all in for AK. Brian, our man Paul actually made the call with the Jack 9.
Yeah, the action is frozen on Brian. We can see
Only a Queen River can change things here.
If that's gonna be there.
Oh, okay. You gotta.
And apparently it's not a Queen.
so King on the board for our man AK, and he is going to get
Another double.
another double.
I know, right?
So,
guys,
Start running hot.
from a chip and a chair, he now has made it through the blinds, surviving
that
at least
running
to
high?
his button.
Don't
Running hot.
This guy just said I am running high. I'm running high.
Yeah, you can see it's still frozen on Brian as far as the tracking goes. So that'll catch up here in just a second. Once again, our man Willie here getting some camera time. He's doing the dealing. I believe this is his first time dealing on our stream. Moved here from Florida, I believe. No trophy. Nate wants to know if there's a trophy for this. There we go. Action catching back up finally. Kind of.
Yeah, that
Those
was,
are the old hands.
yeah, that was the last hand.
Yeah.
And of course, we have a new hand underway here.
Yeah.
And our man Mike is raised $240,000 from the 4-seat.
Pay no attention to those cards showing.
Those graphics are the last hand. And, that wasn't even the last flop.
No, it wasn't.
Maybe he's just throwing
He's
some
dragging cards
yeah,
across
he's
the
dragging
board,
cards to
yeah.
get that hand out there. One more.
Yeah, might as well give us the full board.
But it does need to make sure that King 10 wins. Okay.
We don't go to a flop on that one. Mike's going to take it down. We'll have to figure out what the hell it was.
He doesn't seem to be too panicked in there, so it's coming back here in a minute.
That was hand 42. One way or the other, somebody's going to win this booger. Almost $8,400 for first place tonight.
And yeah, we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five-handed. You can hear the guys, players chit-chatting a little bit. Long day's work. Getting into the spot where they're kind of happy with payouts, but still wanting to close this thing out.
Nice luck.
Running hat, man.
Paul waking up with a hand again. This time it's ace king.
AK says I've got enough chips now that I can fold this 7-3, so that's cool. Big blind on the button.
Crazy ass, man. Counterfeit. That's how. I mean,
Big
they don't
hand
do
on the
that,
button
you
for
know?
Paul P, and that'll
If you flop
get it
the
done. The
ace
blinds are out of there.
It's king.
Nice hand there for Paul. Able to crack a smile finally.
Counterfeit feels so bad.
Yeah,
So bad.
100%. Yeah, it's like mid-ace or king, okay,
Yeah,
but the
it's
counterfeit
like-
is just
it's like- it feels just like.
Of all the freaking cards, you had to bring that one.
yeah.
Yeah. You would have used ace on the river, you know what I mean? Ace king on the river, man. I'd be like, yeah, it's a game, pause again.
I don't know, Lego, because it's streaming just fine down in New Zealand. Our friend Kiwi's watching it smooth. We're watching it smooth on our screen. Watching what y'all are watching.
It's a hamster.
It is a hamster.
All right, quick timeout here on the table. Looks like they're going to recount a couple of stacks here and make sure the
Oh, okay.
Tell them what we got tomorrow, RJ.
make sure the stacks are accurate for those graphics.
Not bad much, actually.
Yeah, I think they missed hand 42 there.
Is this including the blind?
Tomorrow it's $400 buy-in. Event number 1 of the Trailblazer Poker Tour. $400 buy-in. Starts at noon, and that bad boy's going to have 100,000 guarantee on it. Help us crush that guarantee. Tomorrow, February 15th, here at Texas Card House, Dallas. That is a heck of a kickoff event for 2 weeks of tremendous tournaments coming up here at Texas Card House, Dallas, and Texas Card House, Las Colinas, just down the road. That is,
It's just 2.1.
Yeah, 420.
Here, 2.
what is the words of their club? Social.
Jesus. God, RJ.
I just called it Texas Card House, Las Colinas, but it's a little different.
We're also stuttering over here.
Yeah.
Stuttering to try to get this stream out to you guys, but
If I could shotgun some more NyQuil, maybe I'd get it.
Including
Texas Card House Social over there in Las Colinas, and of course this Texas Card House Dallas. Events will be at both locations over the next 2 weeks. 19 events in total. More than
Yep.
$2 million in payouts.
$2 million in guarantees. Try that anywhere else in the state of Texas. Have fun. They've been doing it here for a hot minute.
I'm shooting again.
All right, go ahead. Let's get everything squared away. Go ahead. We're going to deal.
Well, not if the stream stutter doesn't stop, Mitch. But yeah, we are supposed to be streaming tomorrow night.
Go ahead and deal.
Starts at noon, so I imagine that is going to be a late one.
Okay, can we?
So we can just play poker tonight, have our mental clock already screwed up,
Yep.
and just be ready for tomorrow night.
Absolutely. All right, back in the action here. Got those stacks corrected. Got to get those stacks corrected.
All right, I think they're there. Back to action we go. Hand 43.
We're a little live.
Still finding out.
Yeah, Lego says we can shoot
Yeah,
for
it's
about 10
$100
o'clock again tomorrow.
Well, take that up with a Lord on a Sunday.
We got up.
Tough to get a lot of people just going on a Sunday that early.
We started this one. The final table started tonight about 10:35, I think. Jack 6 of diamonds for AK's ripped it 420,000. He was down to less than a blind in the big blind, and now he's up to 420.
That's right. He had 50K several hands ago. Got it up to 420.
All right, okay.
Nate
We
says,
have a effort announced.
Nate says I'm calling.
I love that.
That's French for I'm calling.
He's got the mumbler.
The Mumbler,
He's the one who
3-5,
said I'm running her.
taking
No,
on
you're not. This is my one time.
Jack
This is my one
6
time.
suited.
Go on, man.
Who says
Good luck,
poker's
good luck,
dead?
good luck. Good luck, guys, man. Whoever wins that is gonna pick the tournament.
All right, Nate trying to take out AK with the mumbler, 3-5. Queen Jack 10, the flop, 3-5, running thin.
Perfect for Chopportunities. That ain't one of them.
7, check mark. This one's done. Jack 6, going to get the double up for AK. He's going to be over $1 million now.
Wowzers. AK, no quit in that young man. Kiwi, while you're at it, taking your meds, put some good juju in the streaming sphere and see if you can't get the American version to quit stuttering, because it sounds like our Starlink isn't running real hot here.
Send some run good through our Starlink.
Lines are at 75, 150, 150. AK still the short stack. I see he's a big old Jason Witten fan. I think the 8 deuce is going in the muck.
I'm a big old Jason Witten fan now.
Yeah, that's a good question, Mitchell. I don't know. He did use some French. Said Farfignugan, I call. That's actually German.
Oh, that's German, yeah.
Oft confused.
Suited King 4 on the button. Worthy of an open. That's a min click from Mike. King 4 of spades. And our man Dusty in the big blind with a premium. He's got queens.
Don't look, lady from Kiowa. It's Valentine's Day, and he's woke up with 2 ladies. It's poker, though, so it's allowed.
And he goes with a big chunk of red chips.
Mike says, good hand. I was just kidding. Ronnie B in the chat says, I need some run good. Don't we all, brother? Don't we all?
Cheers to that. Sending out the run good for all of our folks in the chat. Myself, maybe even Eric. Eric, you can have some run good too, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bet.
Maybe you have one. All right, maybe I'm glad I didn't show.
There we go. Lego's depositing some quarters into whoever's got a hold of our live feed right now.
8 quarters into the server to get it going. Lego with the
$2 super chat. We
super
appreciate
chat.
that. Yeah. You two will get probably $1.75 of that, and we'll split the rest.
Thank you, buddy.
Whoop, whoop.
Appreciate the super chat.
He hasn't slept in a while.
Yeah, he's a lot younger.
We're talking about the all-day sessions and the no-sleep tournaments. All right, Dusty's going to rip it here. Small blind versus big blind. Picking on that short stack of AK.
You got to, though.
Got to.
That's right.
3.1 million here for Dusty.
I introduced my friend RJ to Taqueria Tax Co. last night.
Yeah, I've been there before. I think that was my 3rd time there.
Really?
Yeah. But that was my first time to try the taco plate that you introduced to me, so that was pretty cool.
And it wasn't a taco plate. It was just a taco tray.
Yeah, a heap of tacos.
Yeah.
I loved it.
The old trompo tacos. We added a little avocado and some pineapple, a little onion, and a little what was it, Valentina sauce?
Yes.
Excelente. Party Paul says, I don't even know if I'm 6'2", but I ain't playing this trash. 6'2" in the muck.
Mike's going to get that one through. Picks up 375,000. Mike working that min click to perfection. Sometimes it's a premium hand. Sometimes it's just getting after those blinds. Got to do it. Yeah, the Trumpo plate.
Trumpo tray. We got a bunch of them. It was good. 8 in the hijack. King 5 suited. Just gonna raise it up. We just got 10 tacos. I think I ate 7 of them.
Yeah, I told him I wasn't even going to eat.
We may have done 6 and 4
It
or
was
7.
Yeah, it ended up 6 and 4.
6 and 4, see? RJ
right,
liked him
man.
so much, he ate more and saved me from being a complete fatty. Yeah, it was hopping. We got there right at about 11:30 last night. If you haven't tried it, folks, in the Colony, Taqueria Taxco. It's open 24/7.
We like that part too.
Absolutely. All you late night eaters, poker players, and smokeahonuses, go get you some.
No.
All right, hand number 48. I did see some folks wondering how long this was going to take us. Somebody said 67. I don't think we're going to get there by 67.
Yeah, it's been interesting. We've had several players below the 10x mark all night, and they are hanging around.
Chill with the girls.
Huh?
But you're supposed to chill.
Well, but I can do the laptop on the couch and I can chill with the girls though.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those places around town, I think, Lego.
Yeah, not all of them are showing. They'll show up on the Googles.
Got to know how to work it, huh?
There's a lot close to us right here at TCH Dallas.
500,000.
AK raising it up, 500,000, leaving just a little behind there.
Hey guys, might want water, cold coffee, beer.
Paul on the button with deuces.
Go water.
Don't take it.
You just want a drink?
Yeah, I'll take a water.
Cold or room temp?
$200 more.
Thank you very much.
So roughly a little over third
Everybody else is doing okay?
of Paul's chips here to take a shot at AK with the deuces. So he's thinking about it here. Chooses to throw the deuces in the muck. So that leaves it up to our man, Mike. He's got an 8 and a 6. Got 150,000 out there.
Got 300 total, right? Big blind. Is going to make the call.
No, Mike will put him in. So Mike's going to go for it here, and he finds the bad news. He is in a dominated state. He was wanting to get that 8 and 6 in there,
It had to be.
In a chair.
at least with both cards live, looking for 37, 38% equity, and instead,
I got lucky and got ace, you know. Otherwise, anything is, I'm not solve anything.
he's in a dominated spot here.
I can just let you have 600K.
6 ball?
You're kind of his kryptonite, so that's that's
Ace,
good.
ace on the flop.
Yeah, it is an interesting spot there when the blinds and antes almost double up a player.
Ace.
Okay.
9 deuce 3, no one connecting just yet. Ace
Ace.
clubs here for AK.
Okay.
King on the turn. Only a 6 will change it. Queen.
That's right.
Well,
Another one of those Farfignugan calls.
Back in the game, guys. Back in the game.
Ace 8. Big double up for AK. Now he's got 1.5 million in his
Yeah.
stack.
AK says you guys still want to keep on with the F word calls, then I'll keep doubling up.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I hate that spot Mike was just in.
It's gross.
Yeah, you almost give the player a double up if you fold, but it's a little pricey to go after him. It's a weird spot. And it ended up being a little pricey for Mike, but he's still got about 2.3 million in his stack. fresh off 3 double ups in that orbit. AK now looking at the jiggities. He's got jacks. Splashes some chips out there. I don't know what that raise is. About 255,000.
You gotta go through.
You have to go 300.
Yeah, the min raise is 300,000 here. The blind level 75, 150. So he has to splash a couple more chips out there. 300,000 sizing. And Brian L. on the button. He's got queens.
Just how my tournament ended today. Ran my jiggities right into those ladies.
And Brian's going to re-raise.
How much?
I'm all in.
Brian comes in on the 3-bet for 650,000. Blinds are out of there, so now it's going to be AK taking on Brian L. And AK is in trouble.
All right.
Ran
If
into
you
it.
win,
Ran into it indeed. Never fun until you hit your miracle jack.
there you go.
So he's
You gotta
got
go, Rick.
3 double ups
My brother.
here in the recent orbit. Down to a chip and a chair in a big blind just 1 orbit ago. And now we've got 3.4 million out there in the middle. But he's in a bit of trouble. Looking to use that one time again. AK at risk.
Did anyone pull a jack? No one pulled a jack.
Fold 2.
All right, AK
I did as well.
asking for that jack. It's a 5, 8, 9 on the flop.
10 for a sweat one time.
7,
Okay.
that'll
Six,
sweat.
Always a
10, 6, 10,
always a
6 will be a
6.
chop, 10 will be a straight.
No.
Deuce is nothing. Queens take out the jacks. And our man, AK, a fantastic run, kicking and scratching, trying to come back from a chip and a chair. He's going to finish in 5th place with that sweet prize of $1,950. Congrats to our man, AK.
All right, everybody's got over 2,500 locked up now.
If you guys want to do ice and chop,
Where's everybody at?
Go back to that.
Did
there,
we say
Archie.
that correctly?
No, you didn't, and you screwed me
Our
up.
man, AK, will finish in 6th place.
You son of a bitch.
Counting is hard.
You're asking for
6th place for AK, 1,620.
I'm
So,
curious what.
Now they've all got 1950
That
locked
leaves
up.
5 players remaining with a prize of 1950. We're back on track. Oh, my
Dadgum you, Oklahoma.
God, tell you what.
What am I going to do with you?
I guess I forgot someone. We are down to 5 players now in hand 50.
Since you and I are like first stack as well. So it's kind of biased.
Yeah, really, several players short stack, kicking and scratching, hanging around. I knew when our 2 shorties doubled up in the first 2 orbits, it could be a bit of a grind to get
So you want to keep on
these
playing?
short stacks out, and it has been just that.
Okay, they'll pause it. They'll pause the clock one time to do that, right?
You guys want to look at? You guys all look
Yeah,
at?
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, want to look at IC because I don't really want to.
Rowan asking if it was a $100 buy-in. This was the $100 buy-in.
All right, so we're going to get
Trailblazer warm-up.
chips counted one more time. This is the one and only time these players are going to get to do this if they decide to. They are stopping the clock. You can only do that once to discuss an ICM chop, the old independent chip model, that is. So they're going to see who's got all the chippies and who would get what percentage of what's left in the prize pool. Great news, though, guys. We're told that once they get the numbers, they say, to heck with it, we're going to play it out. So that's the
Okay.
good news. You are going to hear a discussion for a chop briefly, but we don't have to do that. We ain't chopping.
There's the event we're playing in today. It was indeed a $100 buy-in.
No.
30-minute levels with that 25K starting stack. We had 520 entries in today's event.
I am not going to be able to do the ICM for you guys, but we can confirm the count, so you guys have to do your own ICM.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them to come
And of
back.
course, why they
Yeah,
are
they all went to the bathroom real quick.
cussing and discussing, we can talk about this
Oh,
tomorrow.
Randy, can you stop the clock, please?
February 15th at noon, that's tomorrow.
Let's do this.
Event number 1, the kickoff of the Trailblazer Poker Tour Season 2 here in Dallas. That is a $400 event with a $100,000 guarantee. That's going to be juicy.
Yeah.
Final table streamed here again
We're
tomorrow
stopping,
night.
we're not playing.
Come see us. Hit you a big one.
You have a calculator?
Of course, we had a nasty weather day today
All right,
while
so
this
who's
tournament
the
was
biggest
getting cranked in the morning.
All right, so 1 million.
Going to check out what the radar is doing for mañana.
3 million, 3.5,
Mañana.
3.6, 3.7.
Mañana is tomorrow.
Technically today, because it's already Sunday. Looks like that big booger of a storm
2 million.
has blown past us. A little bit more kind of creeping around if you're east of Dallas.
That's the most. Here's my second stat.
And clear skies most of tomorrow, especially from about noon on. 60-something degrees, and
2.5.
sun will come creeping out.
Yeah, we might have some sunshine by
So-
3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow.
2.8, 10.
Sun's creeping out. Y'all come creep out as well and join us
Third stat.
in that first event in the Trailblazer Series.
Yeah.
For a chance to win a nice trophy and a hell of a prize, $400 buy-in.
2.2.
A lot of folks have already talked about coming out tomorrow. A little Sunday fun day.
I like Sunday fun days.
All right, and here's my other stat here.
That one right there.
1.5,
1.7,
7,
1.8.
1.8, 10.
I like red velvet cake from Salat Pizza. That's what I'm chewing on right now.
3, 1.5.
Not a bad way to work.
This is what you do. So put in the payouts. 8390 for first.
What? My boy Kyle M. Poker might creep out and join us.
2 point. Since your chip lead,
There we go.
you probably have 7.
Oh, sorry. This is 2.5.
What's going on, Kyle? Didn't know you were going to be in town, man.
Yeah, shout out to Kyle M. Poker.
Good news. Our brother from another mother.
Friends from the South coming up to hang out with us.
Just peeked at my Instagram, and I thought I saw you out at some rave somewhere. Getting your dance on. And now he's going to be joining us with the TCH Trailblazer staff and crew, helping make sure that we get all the cool stories from the event reported.
And then he's 5,000.
No, he's 54.
54.45.
I did see it was a beautiful day down there in Adelaide, Australia today. Watched a little bit of the
Yeah, it's a big.
golf.
I played at a table today with a feller from Australia.
Yeah,
Yep.
39.
Had that cool accent. He's in for work for about 5 or 6 months and going to be splashing around with us. Said he's watched quite a few of the streams and loves it.
I tell you what, isn't it cool? TCH Dallas, all these players from all around the world, literally
Keep on coming in.
every day, every week. We get to see folks from everywhere.
3680. Just add 3680.
Okay.
5445.
Okay.
4500.
Okay.
3900. 4665.
Okay. 2219.
Okay. Sure.
Got about 1.2 inches of rain today.
0. Now add this for a minute. 8390.
So who's our big stack right now? Brian
Like,
is.
do you?
I'm just confirming the number. So.
No, wait. Do you want me to clear?
No,
this?
clear. Yeah.
Okay.
It is kind of fun to get to hear this.
5670.
5670.
3640.
3640.
2540.
2540.
1950. Yep, numbers are matched. All right, so this is according to his numbers. Where's my one seat? You're one seat. One seat. You're the one seat?
Yeah.
3680, 5445,
C3.
4500,
4,500.
3900, 4665.
4665. So, before you say yes or no, I think we're below the tax.
No,
You aren't?
one person is not.
And what's the big stack get?
44, 5445.
54 and 46 for me.
54 for the big stack, so you can see what that does to the original payouts.
Here's the deal. I'll stop it one time. You guys want to play on? We can do ICM, but we're not going to stop the clock. So just let you guys know that's how we do it. Everybody, are we missing anybody?
Yeah, he's over there.
Sir, come back real quick.
I want it, but
Yeah. Everybody sit in your seats.
all right, sit in your seats.
Sit in your seats. I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring out, just so there's no issues, I'm going to bring out yes/no cards. So you get I'm not putting any pressure on anybody.
Old school, bringing out the yes or no cards, letting people think about it. We got 5 players here. If anyone throws in a no, we will play on. And I understand that.
Is that like, do you love me? Do you want to be my friend?
That's right.
If you do, check
Man.
yes or no.
I've been sending that card out all week to the ladies saying, would you like to be my Valentine?
2.57.
How'd that work out for you?
I got like 14 no's back.
That's why you guys have just a little.
So I'm hanging out with you 30 minutes past
Oh, man. Life
midnight.
is tough if you're stuck in a booth with EVL. Keep your hands to yourself. Well, we're going to get some cards cranking again. We do find out that they
Yes/no card.
are all team no chop.
Feel free to throw the card you want in the middle.
You guys decide what you want to do.
So if you're going to flip around, throw the one you want in the middle.
Yeah, it's been a long day, so it's worthy of discussion. $100 buy-in, pretty juicy payout.
No, these are for me. We got
Love the yes or no cards.
Throw it down, face
Cards
down.
are going in.
Do you love me?
No,
Well,
see,
some people threw them in
whole
face
point
up.
is,
We
I
could have
don't
saw the
want
answer.
everybody to throw it.
okay.
Whole point is, I don't want, I'm not putting any pressure.
Okay.
Feel free to play on, guys. I'm cool with it either way. But we're not going to pressure anybody to do what they don't want to do.
It's $500,000 every round.
Blinds are a little steep. 75, 150.
Like this.
And we play on, folks.
I bet we say play on.
All right, play on.
Okay.
Do this.
Play on, play on.
That's what the players do. Players play
All right, back
on.
to the action. Our man Willie back to dealing.
Blinds are 75, 150, 150.
Paul at 10 big blinds. Nate,
12 minutes.
the other
We have a
shorty.
7-minute break at the end of this.
I continue.
Short break at the end.
Yeah, 1.5 million for Paul. He's got 10 blinds. Nate rocking, what is that, about 11 or 12 blinds? Like, it went away.
Yeah, next player out gets close to $2,000, but now we're back to playing for almost $8,400 up top.
Yeah, I know. I go. So I'm gonna get 36.40 next. That'd be awesome.
Leave it like that for a while.
I think they changed the board that the players are looking at to the
Teased him a little bit.
ICM numbers.
Mike's playing to win. Cut off Jack 10, raises it up.
Mine's worth 75, 150, right?
C4
I'll
raises
fix it.
to 300,000.
Dusty got a little better Jack here. He's got an ace with his. Got the hat going forwards now. He means business, RJ.
Business indeed.
Business
Ace.
in the front, party in the back.
Ace Jack. Business hand. You just made fun of my hair, didn't you?
Yeah. You're just getting closer to being a skullet than a mullet.
Not yet. I'm not giving in.
Neither is Paul. He's in the big blind. Already got 300,000 out there, so he is going to call for that extra 150. Hello.
King, queen, deuce. Open-ended here for Jack 10. Paul lands the queen. Actually has the best of it, but definitely not safe.
Not safe and not really in love with the flop either. And you got a bet and a call. So you're like, wait a minute. He's going to come along, though, because it's just 200 to possibly win a 1.6 million
Yes, pot
chip pot.
ballooning up now. And hello, turn. That's a spicy queen, a naughty little lady indeed. The
That's
queen
right.
of clubs. Trip City here for Paul.
3 chicks at the same time for Paul.
Seven of diamonds. Could have seen some danger there for those straight draws, but the 7 bricks out. Paul's going to have the best of it with his queen 8. $1.6 million in it. The bet.
450.
450.
And he's like, why can't somebody have had a king there?
Does take down a decent pot there, not a skinny rabbit, so he'll take it. He's going to keep his cards too. Okay, he'll get back. Yeah, Kyle says he's going to be up here for the entire Trailblazer series.
Heck yeah.
Wait, let's do it.
I'm actually headed your direction on Monday. Kyle, I'm headed down to good old H-Town for a week, so I will be down in Houston Monday through Friday this coming week, but I will be back in the saddle come Friday evening.
It's always sad after the chop cards say keep playing, and the players are like, back to business. Now they're not chatty.
That's right, baby. We're playing for $8,400 up top.
All right, Dusty raising from the button with that ace-9. Paul's got a pretty good ace here in the small blind. And he will 3-bet with that ace-10. 875,000 the size, and that'll do it. Take her down, Paul. So Paul finding some heat now, up to 3.2 million.
Hey, Mike. Got you one of these. Sorry, man. No, the whole phone thing.
Yeah, of course.
If you're gonna do it, just do it outside.
All in under the gun from Nate. He's got ace-7, 1.8 million. And Rip City. Dusty now with the ace-10. Facing the all-in from Nate. Brian now, another ace. This time he has ace-jack. Looking at 17 blinds here. The all-in from Brian L. or the all-in from Nate, pardon me. And Brian L. chooses to not mess with it with the ace-jack. Nate's going to get that one through. The weak ace chasing off 2 better aces.
Is that okay?
And these stacks with 10, 11, 12, 13 blinds doing work, not going away. I didn't get to hear what Lego said unless I said it. Or heard anyway.
No, that's a movie quote, RJ.
Oh.
You're normally not very good with those.
Yeah, if it's not Tombstone or Top Gun, I probably don't know.
He's quoting my spirit animal, Lawrence, from Office Space.
Nice. All in for Mike. King, queen, worthy of a rip here in the small blind. Nate looks down at the mumbler. 5-3 in the big blind. Chooses not to go with this one.
Yeah, no Farfignugan call for our man Nate Dog. Doesn't want to dance with the mumbler.
He said, I tried this once. It didn't end up good.
No, didn't work out too well, but Nate's still alive, hanging on there.
Tonight's doing okay?
Table's getting a little heavy over there on that
Thank you.
dealer left side. And Brian got the tanks. First sighting of our man Mitch Lloyd's favorite pocket pair.
Pocket tens in the cutoff, 400,000 the sizing.
And uh-oh.
Mike on the button with ace jack. Now he might dance with an ace jack. Brian L had to let one go just a few moments ago.
Raise is to 400, so just a little more than a min click. Mike's gonna rip it, RJ.
He is all in. 2 million and a tickle in the stack for Mike, and he has ripped it.
2 jacks already been folded. Not good for Mike. Let's see if Brian decides to tango.
And Mike over there, he's got a ton of chips, but not very many red ones.
Heard Mike say after they decided not to chop that things can change real quickly with these blinds and antes. He's looking for a big change right here. He is all in.
All right, Brian L makes the call. Mike's going to be at risk. His ace jack taking on the pocket tens of Brian L.
That's right. We are playing for the win here, boys. Brian L trying to get a knockout punch.
4.5 million in this pot. If Brian L could take it down, he will have a ton of chips.
Big old pot. Here we go.
For the chip lead, ace jack taking on tens. Mike gonna need some help to survive here.
Backdoor clubs.
Down to 4 outs. Ace or a jack? Deuce on the river. Ace jack whiffs. The pocket tens are going to hold for Brian L. And that will take out our man Mike.
What is the? You know what's the fourth place? No, fourth place. I think he gets 19.
Sweet run for our man Mike. He will be out in 5th place. A nice little prize. $1,950.
Just shy of 2,000 bones.
Sweet little payday for Mike as he says this is a little tune-up as he's headed to Vegas very soon for the Win Signature Series and the WPT at the Venetian. And then he's going to make it back in time for the Trailblazer main event right here back home.
Awesome. Well, a true gentleman and great player.
I mean, after
Plays a lot of our big tournaments. Love seeing him. He's always kind to us. So
Absolutely. Wish Mike well.
Great run, Mike.
Out there in Vegas. Continued success. Bring home some chili, man.
No beans in it. That's my taste, at least. You do beans in your chili, RJ?
Man, I do all the chilies. I'll take it.
I'm team no beans over here.
Beans, no beans, whatever.
Yeah.
Nate's getting it all in. He wants some big chili himself. He is going to take it down. No resistance.
I forget how long this table is.
Oh, shit.
Mike, our man with the killer championship belt, Lego says. I believe it. So now we really are four-handed. We have made it to four-handed.
And Nate is going to rip it again. He got a little pay jump
I
he's
like
happy
it.
with.
I like it. Nate's getting after it.
He's going for it.
This time he's got a pretty good hand. Ace 10, definitely worthy of a rip. 2.1 million now in his stack.
All right, cool.
Takes down another.
So that's going to put Nate up to 2.56 million in his stack.
Cool. I don't. Is it just
They
fact?
just-
Oh,
they
they just
just
did it.
fixed
Oh,
it.
it's a
Yeah, yeah,
25. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Our man Brian L over there still stacking chippies from that big one.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Nearly 6 million in his stack.
Lines are going to be going up in 2 minutes here.
13 million chips in play here.
All right, flip the switch again. Dusty's got the hat going backwards now. And he's got ace queen, and he's got 10 big blinds.
10 blinds for Dusty. See what sizing he goes with. 800,000. Pert near half his chips, Eric. I could entice Nate to see a flop if he wants, but he does not choose to. King 3 of clubs in the muck. We're looking down the barrel of 1 a.m. here local time, so these players have been at it a long time.
Almost 6. Yeah. Where we at?
Gotta love those one-day events. Final table running super late. Remember, I think the biggest cash I ever had. Nearly 12,000. It was a one-day event.
I don't need the whole 7 minutes, but I'm gonna need a minute.
And I remember that
Yeah, exactly.
my second place finish was just in time to run and get a cold beer before last call at 2 a.m.
You ever drink a hot beer?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. I ain't scared.
Desperate times call for desperate
Yeah.
measures.
Yeah,
Break,
actually
7-minute
in
break.
34 to 30.
And I used to go to Rangers games when they were outside.
Jimmy Jack letting us know that the video has gotten a little bit better. Of course, Kiwi says it's still clear down here in New Zealand.
She's loving it.
She's loving it. By the way, our buddy, our aforementioned stud muffin, Mr. Mike,
Yeah.
he just got back from the Beau Rivage in Biloxi, January 18th. He got first place in the $400 double stack
Ah, a little bink
event.
down there,
Yeah,
did he?
$34,584. So
That's a heck of a bink.
absolutely. And how cool is it that his last name is Champion?
That's a pretty cool last name.
Yeah, for a poker player. Mike
Yeah.
Champion over
Well,
there.
What do you think if you guys hooked it up, heads up, to finish off one of these? It'd be Van Loosen taking on Champion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would say Champion's the favorite.
Okay.
I remember walking through
Both
the
of you
poker.
guys have cool last names.
I remember
but yeah.
walking through the poker room one time, and they called out my name. You know, Eric Van Loosen, your seat is available.
Right.
And I walked by a table, and a guy goes, Van Loosen? That's a terrible name for a poker player. And I just looked back at him. I said, isn't it? And he kind of just looked at me like, oh, shit, that's him. I was like, yeah, that's me.
And
What the hell?
they
Player's
have
going to take
made
a
it.
break.
The players have made it to a 7-minute break. Looks like about 6 minutes remaining in that break. So you guys are stuck with us for a moment.
Stuck with us just for a couple minutes. Yeah, Mike's biggest cash says was $46,000. Just recently got another 34 to add to it. Got about $500,000 in tournament cashes. So
Yeah, and
nice little career for the young man.
Mike's put in the work. You know, he likes studying the game, likes executing the game and executing what he studied, and it's good to see it paying off for Mike.
Wow. Speaking of Valentine's Day, this is a little depressing. I just, we got a couple minutes. I open up my social media, and
You
the
spent
first.
Valentine's Day in here with me?
That's depressing that I'm spending it with you.
Yeah.
But is this true? It says most men receive their first flowers at their own funeral. That's depressing. Ladies, step up your game. Buy us some flowers every now and then, you know? Just kidding. We don't want flowers.
I guess I'm on track to be accurate.
Yeah. I don't want flowers. We're pretty simple.
You know how you can buy some flowers?
There's a song about that. They play it about 7 times a day at TCH. I wish they'd stop.
Oh, yeah?
She's been telling us she can buy herself flowers.
Is it a Dua Lipa song?
No, I think it's Billy Ray Cyrus's crackhead daughter. What's her name? I don't know. Who knows? Neither here nor there. It's Valentine's Day, and I hope, fellas, if you got a lady friend out there, you did spoil her today.
Yeah, show some love.
Show some
and
love.
then come on out tomorrow and play some poker.
I spoiled my 4-legged girl today, my dog Hazel.
Yeah.
Got her a big old bone. She's a happy girl on Valentine's
Hazel
Day.
definitely deserves some love.
Hazel does. She's a wild girl, but she deserves it.
Don't forget, if you're just checking in, the $400 buy-in tomorrow, kicking off Trailblazer Poker Tour Season 2 here in Dallas.
It's a nooner. Come on out. Noon o'clock. Haul bananas, but drive safely to get here. Right when church gets out, just get your booty on over here, get your gambling pants on.
That's a $100,000 guarantee, folks, so this is a good one.
That's right. Willie looks like he might just be dealing the whole final table tonight, so cool to see Willie get a shot at dealing on our live stream. Done a great job.
Going for the long haul.
RJ will tell you it's not easy pitching those cards. They're a little different than the normal cards. They've got those RFID chips in them.
Yeah, between the cards and the table being a little different, it is definitely awkward up there on the stream stage. That table's much bigger than the other tables, first off. So that'll catch your attention right out of the gate.
Sorry about that one. It was like, because he had like less than the blinds, like folded it in the system.
That's our man Brendan right there.
What up, Brandon?
He's getting a little camera time. He's doing the production tonight. Little does he know he is on camera right now in all his glory.
No, I mean, there was nothing I could do like either. So that's
And I think he's talking about that one particular
The hand where the
hand where all the hands went nuts and then
camera
the
got
chips,
frozen.
Then
Yeah.
the chips went nuts
up,
and
but I couldn't figure it out.
we had to get a full reset.
Rocking that sweet hat there.
You're doing good.
Yeah, that is a sweet Mavs hat.
So yeah, you're doing good.
Even though our Mavs are kind of stinky.
Yeah. On the rebuild.
So I don't switch up
Professional
dealers, huh, for the
rebuild
final table?
with our man Cooper Flag rocking things.
Not today. I guess not today. They told
Here
me
in
I was gonna be
Dallas.
here for 2 hours.
I feel bad. I cheating on him a little bit today. I got caught running around in my Oklahoma City Thunder hoodie, representing the homies from back home, but I have no problem rooting on
5K needs to
both my homies.
I think we're going to pause the clock.
Yeah, what was it? 520 entries today.
Yes, sir.
Paid 63.
600.
So 12% of the field got paid today. I didn't quite make that 12%.
Yeah, somewhere,
RJ,
somewhere in the 60s and
yeah, I was around 64,
Right there in the-
65.
right there in crying territory. They call
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Don't know how long the feller who busted me lasted, but I hope he at least got a decent cash today. Had those 2 ladies. Busted up my jacks.
150.
Look at this little extra help from even more tournament directors here at Texas Card House Dallas.
Mr. Randy.
Rockstar Randy.
Yeah, still playing for a good chunk tonight, folks.
Fantasy football extraordinaire, Randy, by the way.
2,540 is what they've all got locked up right now. $1,000 plus pay jumps goes from 25 to 36 to 56, and then that big old enchilada up top, 8,400. And if you only bought in one time, that is quite the ROI.
Blinds, when they come back, are going to be 100,000, 200,000, and as you can see, 3 of our 4 players will be running low at that level.
Racing off those white chips, those 5K chips.
But we've kind of been that way all night, and our short stacks have found a way to grind along here.
One more here.
Yeah, I'm loading it now.
Yeah. So we got 5, 1 million, 1.5, 2 million.
Yeah, definitely a joke that probably didn't go over very well.
Yeah, the
There you go, sir.
We are
that
good.
happens in
Got
OKC.
Everybody back.
And yeah, they
come down. Lines 100, 200, 200, and show them up and deal.
There's our man Dex. What's up, Dex? All right, back to the action. Our final 4 players out of 520.
Oh, sorry.
Here we go.
Dick says Brennan's got to pick up his dealing game. His card's been a little rough. You know the feeling.
I'm all in.
All right. Dusty's ready to gamble. On the button, 7-6 of hearts. He's all in. 1.5 million here.
Paul says no thank you, as does our man Brian over there.
Four-handed, those blinds are going to come around quick.
It's been a long day. It's 1 in the morning, and our man Nate sucking down a Red Bull. He needs some late night wings.
Small blind deep. Thank you.
Well, what hand would you like on a final table? 4-handed.
Right after you went all in with 7 high.
You just got 10 big blinds.
All in again. I agree.
Come on, Chris.
Sure.
All in again. This time he's got
You
The
normally y'all don't
premiumest
count 'em, but
of
because
premiums,
It's on stream, you're having to count
aces.
every all in, right? I'll start shoving less than all in.
I mean,
I mean,
I
they
know.
don't have to count it. Because he's having to
but yeah,
count
that makes
every
sense. But yeah,
time.
you are in the far end of the.
Yeah.
I get it.
So Brian, our big stack over there, after knocking out our boy Mike, he's going to think about it. He's got a hand that could have made a call, but the Jack Triz can do no such thing. And I like Dusty continuing not to show those hands.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of like tweeners that could make the call that have not made the call. And that is keeping people around when they get these all-ins through. And most of them have been correct. It just so happens that we're getting a grindy tournament out of it, which is cool. I like it. That means these folks are still playing for the top.
How about a walk for the man that just had aces?
3 in a row for Dusty.
Get like a bounty or something like that.
Got that suited canuter that often cracks aces, the 8-7 of diamonds.
Well, I'm not really. I spent just like $100 when he said, well, it's 25K guaranteed. And then I told him, yeah, I'll come. And then about the half time I said that, I said, it's Valentine's Day? And you got me leaving the house on Valentine's Day.
Oh, your wife understands.
Yeah, I didn't notice. I noticed
Yeah,
Dusty
we'll be able to be all right now. We'll deal with it.
has his wedding ring on tonight, so he might be in the doghouse.
Well, no, because she was shouting him out in the chat.
Yeah, that. She's probably keeping an eye. She might have went to bed though. Think she's still with us?
I think she's still with us.
Okay, I bet she is. She's a baller.
She's probably hitting a Red Bull too, trying to stay awake and watch her man. She's got a little vested interest in that potential 8,400
That's right.
in winnings up top.
That's right. Our man Paul, shout out to his lady friend Ellie earlier. He's still in it. Mike, he said he was not in the doghouse from his lady friend, so things are good. He said he did have to possibly sponsor a bit of a gift certificate somewhere fun. That's all right, as the ladies deserve. Folds around to the small blind. Paul P looking at big slick. Ace king.
min click and a tickle, looks like. It's like 500. A little more than a tickle.
I'm gonna work on my big blind. Terrible.
Yeah, we all know that feeling as well, right? Brian says, man, I got to get some better big blinds. You get a steady dose of just rags in your big blinds, it can definitely be frustrating.
He's the one player at the table, though, can take several of those hits. You can see there, Dusty, Paul, and Nate right there together around 10 to 12 big blinds. Paul's got a nice suited queen 10 on the button. He's going to raise it up. And all in from
I
Nate.
hear an all in.
Wows us. This is almost all of Paul's chips as well here. Again, though, 10 big blinds.
Yeah, this is really our first time that the Open has found resistance other than just a massive hand, right?
And he's got to be thinking, could my opponent be doing this with something like 8s, 7s? I can flip with those hands, potentially get a big stack. Oh, he says no.
Just enough to let Paul out of there. He wants to keep that remaining stack as the blinds are pretty expensive on his own stack.
Yeah, every time you get hit by the blinds, you're putting 500,000, half a mil out there. He put almost that out there just with his raise before having to fold it.
But yeah, still with 10 blinds over there for Paul. And
there's a suited king for Paul. That's exactly what Nate ripped it with just a second ago.
all right, now it's going to be a shove fest. Brian, ace-3 on the button, rips it into the two players behind him. Nate has a lot of chips. Dusty with 11 blinds here, almost 12.
You said all in and not 5, right? You said all in?
He's all in.
I just hit the button.
That's pretty standard.
And that button getting lost in the Trailblazer logo there. Sometimes chips and buttons and cool things can get lost in some of those logos. I remember one time I was in Tulsa playing a tournament. It was sponsored or something by Scotty Wynn. I'm in the 9 seat, and right in front of me is Scotty Wynn holding up big old giant aces. So every time I looked down, I had to look at those aces, and it drove me nuts. This time, Brian L. looks down at jacks, and it's the real jacks in his hand.
And here he is, the big stack, putting in a
Ooh,
raise.
And Nate's got a premium, an ace-queen. And these two have been pretty active, so we'll see what happens here. All in indeed for Nate. Ace-queen rips it.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, ace-10 suited for Dusty. But he's got an open and a jam in front of him. So he puts ace-10 in the muck.
Everybody's got Broadway-type holdings. King 9. Are we going to get a 7 high flop, RJ?
All right. Brian,
8 high flop. I'm calling.
Brian officially makes the call, so we're going to see ace-queen taking on jacks. Nate's at risk here. We'll see if Brian can continue his steamrolling here down the stretch. Nate's looking for a double up.
$3, RJ says it's a 8 high flop.
Could be. A lot of
Okay, now I
big
can
cards
keep it.
in
One
our
time.
holdings.
One time. No, you already used it.
Oh, it's a queen high flop.
3-6. And that's a big queen because Nate has landed his ace queen taking on the jacks.
Well, I'll be out.
7 of diamonds on the river. Ace queen lands and gets the full double up. 5.5 million now in the stack for Nate.
No parking lot hand for Nate Dogg.
And that will catapult Nate to the chip lead. Brian L. takes the hit there, and he will still have 3.75 million remaining.
And now we're left with one super shorty. Under 10 big blinds is our man Paul P. Dusty still hanging on to those 10 big blinds. Glad he folded his ace 10 suited there.
Dusty and Paul hanging on to those 10 blinds.
Dusty not hanging on anymore though. He's
Rip
got
it.
to make a move here. Ace Jack on the button. And ace 4 for Brian L. He's like, really? I had the chip lead. I just lost half my stack.
Yeah, ace 4, pretty strong hand, four-handed. Definitely worthy of a call if you choose. Brian does not choose. Ace 4 in the muck.
Good fold there. How did he know?
Yeah, right. That's kind of the spot we were talking about where we've seen some hands that could jump in there and make the call, go for the bust. But rightfully so, they've been putting in the muck. These players are making some reads. My fancy watch says I could still make it if I stand up once in a while.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Thanks, watch. Another ace jack for Dusty. Ace king right behind him. Paul P is going to rip it on the button.
Oh my goodness, look at these hands. Willie's got a hot date. He wants to go home.
So, Dusty opens here under the gun, four-handed with ace jack. Ace king is right behind him. Paul has ripped it. Now Brian has enough chips to cover them both. He's got pocket nines. $1.5 million, the big stack here.
He would still have a bunch of chips left.
7.5 blinds here to take a shot at two people.
I'm all in.
I guess that's a full 8 blinds.
He's going to rip it, baby.
8 blinds to take a shot at two people, and he does rip it. Brian L's going to rip it with pocket nines. Nate's going to take a peek at his hand as all three other players are all in. Nate says no thanks to the queen 6.
Now there are ICM implications here because Dusty, who is the player who raised,
doesn't have to go for it. He's still got 1.58 million behind.
he can see what transpires here as he no longer probably feels very good about that ace-jack offsuit. He would be correct.
Yeah, he could throw ace-jack in the muck here and still have his 8 blinds remaining in his stack. Ace-jack, pretty strong hand here, but 2 all-ins in front of him.
After he opened, too,
Yeah.
which is just
So you know ace-jack
wild.
is up against some kind of dominating hand. Could you be racing with 2 smaller pairs? Eh.
This just feels like you're supposed to fold, and that's what's taking him so long. Ace-jack, super strong four-handed, but the action is telling him otherwise. Can he get away?
Yeah, and as you mentioned, ICM implications definitely strong in this particular spot. Do you want to save 8 blinds and hope you ladder up?
Yes, he does.
Or do you stick it in with ace jack? Dusty does let it go, so he's going to keep his remaining 8 blinds. And he will root for a knockout. All right, our man Paul P at risk here. Brian L trying to get that elimination. Ace King taking on 9s. King, 5, 10 the flop. Paul has landed ace king. 3 of hearts on the turn. No help for the 9s. 5 of spades. So ace king lands here for Paul P. He picks up the big double up. 4.4 million now for him. Ace king doubles up through the 9s.
And our man Brian, who had 6.4 million just a few moments ago,
he will now be a shorty.
Is now one of our short stacks. He's under 2 million.
You would have saved 800,000.
Yeah, wild ride as these shorties have somehow navigated the crazy seas of 10 blinds, 11 blinds, 12 blinds. They are hanging around.
Brian and Dusty are going to be our players really needing to get things going. Yeah, the turntables indeed have turned, Nate Dogg. But they can turn again. Thank you, Grind Cordless.
Brian Cordless hitting that like button for us. Thank you, buddy.
We appreciate it. Help us get our streams out in the algorithm and
we need
share them with friends. Got a great poker community here in Texas and, of course, right here in Dallas.
Especially on Valentine's Day. Eric needs to be told that we like him.
Yeah, I need to feel love. Thank you.
Queen Jack 9 the flop here. A little bit for both players. Dusty connects with bottom pair. Paul P with middle pair.
And a gutter butter.
And a gutter.
Okay.
Paul's going to bet enough to put his opponent all in.
I'm down to ICM shop now.
Food runner, maybe?
that.
Is that what an FR is?
Dude, he's the one. It ain't gonna do me no good right now.
If so. What's up, LC?
Checking in from LC. Very nice.
Yeah, I know, right? As I said, turntables and turn, bro. Dude, you still get 4th or 3rd. Or second or
Yeah,
first.
Nate's just telling him he's going to get 4th. We nailed it, RJ. I figured out what FR was. I used to be a CR. I used to run chips for a little minute. You sure did, Kiwi. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Valentine's Day love. I felt loved.
Wow, and I was watching some of that Adelaide Live golf event. And local man Anthony Kim has won a professional golf tournament after the comeback story that he is. Got a little one now, turning his life around, concentrating on golf and family and not the craziness that he has definitely had in his past life. So shout out to our man Anthony Kim, picking up a big victory down in Australia on the Live Golf Tour. Well done.
Diamond on diamond crime. Nate's going to raise it up. I think Dusty probably needs to go with this one.
All right, King 5 suited for Nate. He's opening up. And he is peeking at Dusty. Dusty, let's go with that ace 3 suited.
What? You got 6-3.
Ball throws 10-5 in the muck. As he mentioned earlier, his big blinds have been a little rough.
Yeah, you never know where you are with raggedy ace there, but you're suited. Super short there. That's one I think you just stick in on the button, and worst case, steal the blinds, and maybe Nate folds. We know Nate's going to call with a king there, but. And now Dusty has to go with queen 5 offsuit variety.
Ripping it.
See if this works out for him. That is the danger.
Under the gun, doesn't want to mess with that taxing big blind, and he's going to get,
Get a
it
walk.
through.
They don't want nothing to do with him, and he's got the queen 5. And he picks up those much-needed blinds.
It's like getting a free lap of the button right here. That's a coupon.
Uh-oh. Just a king. No big deal. Willie's been dealing this whole dadgum final table, 75 hands. It's okay to flip a card over every now and then, isn't it, RJ?
Yeah,
Wendell.
he's working on a 3-hour push here,
Yeah.
so he's been in the box for a hot minute.
Willie's a gangster, doing great work.
As final table started around 10:25 local time, and we are 3 hours, approaching 3 hours, Steve.
Brian now on the button, looking at a king, thinking about it.
And of course, we are on a 15-minute delay, so I guess we're already over 3 hours.
Yeah, all in.
All right, Nate does raise 800,000 with the 6-3. Dusty rips it with the king 5 suited, and Nate makes the call here.
Nate tried to steal. Dusty says, I got a king, I'm ripping it. And Nate has to call for just a little bit more. He made it 800. So no folding once you've come that far. Can he get a knockout punch with the highly recommended 6-3 offsuit, RJ?
Yeah, made it 800,000, so it was only 300,000 more to make the call here and try to get the knockout. Dusty B at risk. Ace, ace, 10.
Damn good flop for the king 5.
4 on the turn. Only a 3 or 6 would change things. Deuce.
Straight.
No straight. King 5 will survive. Gets the full double up for Dusty. 2.45 million in his stack now.
Now he's got over 10 big blinds. So what do we know? No need to rip it with the ace 3. Rip it with queen 5 and king 5.
Rip it with whatever you want when nobody is getting eliminated.
But they said I see him always
Surviving
favor
again.
short stacks, right?
This time it's Dusty.
Always.
Small blind, please.
Brian L. under the gun now. He's got 1.3 million.
He's going to need to wake up
Massive
with
chip
something.
lead just a short time ago. He's got 7-9. Has to put 400,000 out there next hand. 7-9 in the muck.
Do you think he could tell you who was president in 1979?
No.
I don't either. Pocket 4s for Dusty B. Rip City once again. And an ace for Paul. Little does he know, he's got 2 overs.
Yeah, now Dusty has enough chips that it's enough to think about for Paul because
Half his stack.
half his stack. Dusty rocking 12 blinds now. A little over 12 blinds, I guess.
These are just awkward spots. You don't want to
Yeah.
have to be the one that makes these calls. Somebody's got to do it, but does Paul feel like he's got to do it with his ace-5 offsuit? The answer is no.
Way be aggressive. Make it aggressive.
Yeah, and he's got that super shorty right behind him, right? Making it a little more awkward. ICM implications is let's let that shorty go through the big blind here.
I love the Streamlabs thing. Lego's trying to give points away. It says that Lego failed to do it, and then it said, feels bad, man. What is that? Streamlabs is like their own needle?
Their own smack talk.
Yeah. Feels bad, man.
Love it.
Streamlabs, quit being weird.
Oh,
You're the one that failed.
Give her some points.
All right, what's happening here?
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of right there.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we had a little misdeal there. Maybe a card got flipped up or something there as we were checking in on Streamlabs.
You got a good hand. No reason to. Yeah, 9-7. Great hand.
I love 9-7. I know. I want a couple big hands.
All right, action on our man Nate.
I feel like the graphics are showing the previous hand.
Still frozen?
Ah, I sent it to the button first.
Yeah, it is showing something different. We do have an all-in.
All right, Queen Jack has ripped it.
And King Jack.
Brian L. makes the call with King Jack.
Hopefully
Yeah, that's
there's
the last
something
hand they're
foreshadowing
showing.
with the queen today, since it's Valentine's Day.
What are these cards and holdings it's putting on the board right now? You'd love to have 8-6 right now if the flop comes out 5-7-9, but we can see that's not what happens here.
Yeah, our man Brandon trying to get through that last hand so we can see this one when it comes out. So pay no attention to those graphics just yet.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. All right, suited King Jack for our all-in player here. It's clubs, not spades. Close enough.
All right, Paul P. going after the short stack Brian L. Brian L. going to be at risk, but he has the majority of the equity here. King Jack wakes up in the big blind.
Come on, silly technology.
3-8-4. King high still best.
It's like reversing a car. You just got to throw it in reverse and back it all up. So he's hitting buttons there. You'll see it all change. Boom, there's the 3. There's the 8. Here comes that 4 clubs. Boom, there she is. Take away the turn. Here comes the real turn.
And it's a 6 of clubs. So King Jack now with the flush draw, taking away one of Paul's outs. Queen of clubs wouldn't do it, and it's a jack.
It's a jack, but it don't matter because that is a double for our man Brian L. Pay no attention to the fact that both players appear to be holding a jack of spades because we'd have bigger issues if that were the case.
Does anyone want to talk
Brian
about
L. does survive.
Do you want to talk about it or no?
Yeah, Brian L. survives here, gets the double up. Puts him at, is that accurate, 1 point?
No, it's not going to be accurate.
I think probably 2.5 might be accurate, but 1.1 doesn't seem accurate.
What do you want to do?
He'll be at 2.2.
We go even, it's like 5K a piece, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
What's the young man have now?
2.2 plus 2.
Can we talk about it?
You guys can talk about it.
Okay. I have.
We can ICM.
Yeah, I would like to do ICM.
Can I open up my phone?
All right, they're talking about how they would like to ICM, but they've already talked about ICM once, so I don't know exactly how our tournament director is going to handle this particular spot.
Similar situation, but this time a little bit closer stacks, right? Shortest stack has almost 3 million now after those double ups. 3.6 for Paul, 3.65 for Brian, and 3.98 for Nate.
Like we did last time.
Oh.
We're only allowed to stop the clock once per turn.
Okay.
So Floor's letting them know that we can't stop the clock for them to discuss this, but they are more than welcome to do this on their own.
This is good for the system messed up. We need a count of everybody's chips again anyway.
Randy mentioning that that last hand kind of messed up our chips anyway, so we could,
3.6.
good time to count the chips.
Definitely 3.6. It's still streaming?
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 3.6. Alright, C2. For C2, 2.5.
Yeah, Lego saying stack sizes are too short, chop inevitable. Everyone. Yeah, and the gaps have really tightened up here. 2.5 for our shorty. Let's see if Nate dropped below 4 million there.
Yeah, I mean, biggest stack has under 20 big blinds.
3.875. 3,800,075. 3,800,075. I don't know.
So yeah, Nate did drop below 400, so he's at 3.8-ish.
The player with the biggest stack will get the TCH championship coin. So right now, if they do decide to make this decision, it will be Nate. He's excited just to make the final table. Said he was super short.
Yeah, be a fun little spot for Nate.
53.80 here, 46.20, 54.25.
I'm first.
Yeah, you're first.
49.
49.
Basically even.
49. So we do the increments of 5, so it'll be a little bit different than what we see. So it'll be 52, 85, 46, 20, 54, 25, and it'll be 49, 10.
I'm good with that.
I'm good with that.
So yeah, it looked like 4,900 to 5,600, I think, is about what that said. Pretty good payouts for all four.
4,900 and
49.10.
and it's 600 off what the leader's getting or 7.
Yeah, the leader's getting 54.
Yeah, you guys get to
$500 difference.
register
Yeah,
the
I
Texas.
mean,
4,900 to about 5,800, so you can compare that to what it would be.
You're good with it?
Yeah.
Throw a chip in. Throw one chip inside the middle, both all of you. We're good.
We are good. If everybody is good, and everything
All right, everyone agrees to the ICM chop, it looks like, Eric.
Sounds like everybody's going to get close to $5,000.
$5,000, pretty good payout from a $100 buy-in.
So if the tax man comes calling, the $100 buy-in.
No say nada on
No
all
say
that.
nada on
I
that
don't
one,
know
but yeah, Nate is going to be our winner, taking home just over $5,000. Great job. Final four players again are Nate, Paul P, Dusty B, and Brian L.
Yeah, just one of them. Wait.
Thank you, Jimmy Jack, for the kind words. We tried to
There you go.
keep this dadgum thing going for you guys while we had a little bit of a video stutter. Thank goodness we weren't stuttering back here, but RJ and I had a blast
I was.
chatting with you guys and gals. And that is our final four. Nate, Paul, Dusty, and Brian. ICM chop. Nate gets the coin. He is our winner of our warm-up tournament for the Trailblazer. And again, folks, that Trailblazer is boom. Where'd it go, RJ? I'm pushing too many buttons.
There you go,
There
buddy.
it is. Starts tomorrow, guys. Event number 1 kicking off at noon. $400, 100K guarantee. Get your gambling pants on. We will see you guys later. Shout out to our man, Jedi Master Did.
What up, Jedi
there he is,
Master Did it?
asking us a couple questions.
And Lego and Kiwi Special, our favorites in the chat.
That's
Thank
right.
you guys so much.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Adios.
We'll be here tomorrow. Good night, TCH.